concerns.
Well, I'll be very happy to look in more detail at some of the specific technological issues that she raises. The money that we're announcing today is, in particular, continuation of the network subsidy for those 3 years, and indeed to invest in the future network transformation programme. But of course, we do need to make sure that the IT systems centrally, to be able to manage a network of nearly 12,000 retail outlets, are also fit for the 21st century. So I'll happily get back to her with some further details on that.
Clark.
And indeed, that as Minister for the Post Office, I am very engaged in promoting that and encouraging that. Obviously, the Post Office has to win work on its merits, and of course there is a very competitive environment out there, whether it's in the mails market, whether it's in the retail market, or indeed in terms of bidding for government work. There are a range of competitors out there who would be more than happy to take some of these contracts, and I think it's a great testament to the strength of the Post Office that despite that strong competition, Post Office has continued to win contract after contract, although I am also in no doubt that that does create significant pressures, particularly for some sub-postmasters, when that work has had to be bid for on a more competitive basis. Really devastated by the loss of their post office under the previous closure programmes that took place. And I think that where it makes sense and where there are new models, whether that's the local, the main or other particular models that the post office has been trialling that would make sense in those areas, then of course we should look at whether or not that is something that's appropriate, and I'd be very happy to receive representations from him and indeed other members on that issue in keeping with what we want to provide for communities. So the compensation for sub-postmasters who want to leave is dependent on there being a new operator found in that particular area. Obviously, at any stage, sub-postmasters can decide if they want to retire or to leave the network, but if we're actually going to pay them and compensate them to do so, we want to make sure the community has still got a post office service that they can access.
Sir Robert Smith.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. And in West Avenue